Okay, guys, thought I would make a video showing Codex for VS Code. And this is, I'm going to attempt to code up a brand new feature here that I haven't done. So you'll get to see this. This is certainly live coding and a live example. The app in question here is I've got a RAG labeler for an AI project that I'm working on. RAG is retrieval augmented generation. And I'm doing it's a machine learning project that's really separate from this app. But part of that machine learning, I need labeled data, and so I created an app rather than having to manually go in and like labeling inside of a spreadsheet or a CSV. I created an app that would allow me to do it. So that's probably all you need to know about that. A good feature here might be let's try this. And this labels model and view that I've got. Notice it, I've got this include in RAG and I've got yes, no. It might be nice to see a emoji here, either a checkbox, a green checkbox. I mean, this is pretty simple, but let's just see. Let's just see how easy it is. So in VS Code, I need to start a new conversation. And where's that? Here it is, Codex. Yeah. So I'm going to do new chat. And then let's see what kind of prompt I can come up with here. So in my labels, let's try this. In my labels view, in the include in RAG column instead of displaying yes or no, comma, let's replace yes, no with either a green check mark or a red X. Alrighty, so I'm assuming it's smart. I didn't explicitly tell it that if it was yes, it should be a red X, and that if it's no, I'm sorry, if it's yes, it should be a green check mark, or if it's no, it should be a red X, but hopefully it's smart enough to know that. So it's going to spin its wheels for a bit. I will pause this and then come back once it's done. Thank you. Okay, that actually didn't take that long. I probably didn't need to pause. That took maybe 30 seconds or so. So couple things. Yeah. So I think you saw before a pause that it actually walks you through and sort of explains what it's doing. But I'm surprised it doesn't allow you to scroll back through that, which would be, oh, well, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I had to click this little finished working, but you can see sort of all the things that it done there. And I think, yeah, you can click on each one of these and see sort of what the logic is behind what it's doing. So in this case, yeah, all it did is update the index view for the labels. I can click this view changes and it'll actually show me what it did there. Yeah, in this case, didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Um, so let's close this. So it automatically applies this. I've seen, I think maybe Copilot, gives you a pull request that you have to check out and do that kind of stuff. This doesn't do any of that. It just let's see, bin dev. It goes ahead and modifies the code. So server's running or not. Well, it might have broken something. Let's see. Oh, I've already got a terminal. I've already got a terminal running. Jeez, still getting used inside VS Code. The Getting used to the terminals. Okay, so there's the server. Let's go back and let's just refresh here. Okay, that didn't quite do what I asked it to do, right? We asked for a red X and a green check mark. Let's see if we can have it update that. Okay, not bad, comma, but I would like emojis that are green and red rather than the black. Checks and X's. How about that? Let's see if it'll. I don't know if you all do this or not. I've taken to running. I used to always just run Rails S. And you didn't quite get the live updates maybe like you do, but running bin/dev sort of gives you live updates. And also I'm using Tailwind CSS. Not sure if that matters or not. Okay, so it made some updates. If I do view changes, okay, yeah, that looks like maybe it's going to give me what what I was after, which is the emoji. And if I check that, there we go. Good. So that was not very sophisticated. I did some other. I mean, one of the things I did, I added this check all checkbox. Again, to give you context for this, I'm having to review. I'm wanting to review these titles and review the content and see if I want to actually include it in the machine learning project that I'm doing. So previously I was having to check each one of these, but probably the most sophisticated thing I had to did was add a check all box, and then I can either click the include in RAG or do not include in RAG, and it updates multiple publications rather than doing it one at a time, which again, just sort of right out of the box on the first prompt, it's got that. So anyway, I just thought I would share.